A warm welcome to this session, Innovation in Action, Tackling Climate Change. The aim of this session is to discuss how innovation can tackle one of the grand challenges of Europe, climate change. In doing so, I'd like to encourage the speakers and also you in the audience later on during the Q&A to speak slowly in respect of the interpreters following the session. A warm welcome also to the audience around the world following us on the internet. My name is Katarina Rolfsdotter Jansson. I'll be the moderator of this session. My experience as a moderator is that very often when you are around people that are very fired up in the belly to save the world, they do not always save their breath. So I will probably have to interrupt the speakers today because I know they are very engaged in the subject, which is lovely, and as it should be. I'm a moderator. I'm also a writer and a lecturer in the field of sustainable development. I am from Malmö. Do you know where Malmö is? Anybody? Great. Malmö is a city, the third largest city in Sweden. And the reason I'm mentioning my hometown is that Malmö is actually quite a great example of how innovation, sustainable innovation, can turn around and sort of reinvent a city. In the late 80s, Malmö was down on its back. We had a 22% unemployment. The major industries were bankrupt, and the mayor of Malmö, together with leading businessmen, decided to try to focus on sustainability and knowledge-based industry. We finally got the bridge built to Denmark. We managed to get a university, very important to Malmö. And very important too was we managed to build an eco-city, the Western Harbor, facing the water towards Copenhagen. And we also decided to retrofit one of the old parts of Malmö, Augustenborg, to a second eco-city. So now we have visitors from all over the world looking into sustainable development in Malmö. And in doing so, of course, a lot of innovators and entrepreneurs decided to move to Malmö to start their businesses in Malmö. For instance, we have a company producing locally in Sweden cabinets to dry clothes with less than 50% of the energy consumed compared to a dryer. It's called Nicer Limited. We have a company called ABOB that is aiming to ban the plastic bag by offering recycled polyester bags, designed ones. We also have a company called Vatreco that actually puts hockey ice on rinks all over the world with less energy. And we have many fashion companies. One is called Righteous Fashion, very good name. And this leads me to introduce the real host of today. I will soon ask her to come up on stage. The ever-inspiring, innovative Vivienne Westwood. And Vivienne has a very strong heart. Somebody says she wears it on her sleeve. I think that's wonderful. For people all over the world. And she's very focused on climate change. And she has, of course, been awarded many prestigious awards during the years. The most prestigious, I think, is to be nominated to be appointed Dame of the Queen Elizabeth II. Vivienne is engaged in a project called Cool Earth. She's also working with the UN in many projects. So there's no better example of innovation in action in my world. So please, Vivienne Westwood, come up on stage and give her a warm hand. A warm welcome to Vivienne. And please have the floor. You'll talk for about 15 minutes, and then we'll introduce some other guests coming up, talking to us.
A bit more, maybe.
Bit more, maybe.